We are back to work on King Fred. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got the bed painted. You guys saw that in the last video. Looks so good. Now we just have a bajillion different parts that we need to assemble and piece together and make the bed whole. So we got our good friends, the hosers. They're gonna be coming down later on, not in this video, later on, to re-hose everything. So we've got to get this to a point where we can get it built, but then get it hosed and not have the two interfere. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because it'll make sense here in a little bit. But we got a big thing that's got to go on. We got winches that need to go in. We got fairleads. Luckily, we were able to find some of our Yankum fairleads and our Badlands fairleads, and we're gonna have enough to put back on this thing. Well, we need one on the front too.
I know where one more Badland is.
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, we got enough fairleads, even though all of ours got stolen. It's no big deal. We had spares. We've saved them. Anyway, got a ton of stuff to do. And I get to aluminum weld today because Sean is making a fan shroud, and then I'm gonna weld it all up. But look at this, we got the crown on. Sean did this while we were gone. Look at that, look how good that looks. We got our Baja Designs light bar. We got our squadrons on the corner. Look at how good. This thing is gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. And then we're gonna have some LP6s back on the headache rack. We got a new light bar coming. I'm so excited, I can't even talk about it. And if anybody knows where we can get some custom made King Fred Ford F350 emblems for the fenders, send me an email, info@robbielayton.com, please, because we want to get custom King Fred, super cool. They can be billet aluminum, they can be plastic, whatever, but I want to get these made so they go right in the factory location for the Ford F350. So lots of stuff going on. We're gonna get to work.
What's the bad thing about this?
There's nothing bad about it.
It'd look better if it had the pack out.
Oh, you mean
not stolen?
You mean the pack outs that got stolen?
Yeah.
He's not wrong. So we are gonna have to rebuild our pack outs, but
And boxes.
oh, and the side boxes, but that's fine. We'll get those taken care of at another time. It's not stopping us from working.
Okay, so we're gonna start with putting the base on, which the base consists of the hydraulic tank, and that's it in the base. Hydraulic tank with plates that bolt to the bed, and then you build up off that for the boom, the headache rack, yeah, headache rack is part of it. So I have to grab a couple guys so we can pick up the base and gently set it on there. So we'll bring you right back once I find some people. Okay, I found a couple people. We gotta go blow some snow off.
Wait, it's snowing out?
No, it snowed a little bit this morning, but it quit snowing.
I was hoping this would be 70 degrees out there.
So, I mean, the snow's gonna be melted by lunchtime, so.
Yeah. Hector, what do you think of the snow?
Mucha nieve.
Oh.
Look.
Yep.
One trip.
Higher, Hector, higher. Here, we gotta drop the drain in. Yep. Where's the drain? Gotta bring more in.
Hey, it's okay. You are good. You are the best.
Okay. Right there.
Check out that new Robbie Layton flag that Lincoln's got.
I can't see it. I keep getting hit. You cooled off? You're not? Are you cooled off?
Let's go get in the warm.
All right, we just got a package from our friends over at DCS. That's Diesel Conversion Specialist. So they sent us some more cooling tubes so that we can get King Fred's cooling system all hooked up. Now, we were gonna make it because what we're doing is a little bit different than like the normal conversion, but I called up Will up there. He sent me what they offer, and I'm telling you guys, Diesel Conversion Specialists, these guys are amazing. Check this out. That's what I needed. That little pipe right there. So, thank you, DCS. He sent me another one of these. So, we're gonna get this taken care of, and then another hose. Anyway, for all of your guys' diesel conversion needs, diesel conversion specialists will get you taken care of. You know what? Because DCS has been so awesome, they're gonna live on our back window for all time and all eternity. I got the easy task. I'll show you guys where the L bars go. That's there. Hey, you trying to ride your Stasic? You're crazy. Lincoln and Adley are hanging out today. Adley's just being super good. Lincoln is being crazy. Okay, that works. Just a little loose. All right, that's where these are gonna go. So all we gotta do is pin the L bars, and those are done. Those are simple. I'll have Hillbilly find the pins. I don't know where they're at, but that is a big bag. Yeah. What is that, like 1,000 pack? Look at that. That's dang near the same color. We could have just powder coated this, but I'm glad we painted it.
Where did it even say?
50 pack.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
And what is it normally at 12?
Yeah. They sent us 50 9/16. Andy over there at boltsandnuts.com must have known that we needed 5,000 of these. The winch goes here, so we can get the winch in, we can get that upright.
Okay, I got all the bolts installed. So now I'm installing the nuts and washers on the bottom. Get them all installed, then we'll go through and tighten everything down on this base. Okay, I just about made a big boo-boo. I remembered that I broke my wrench when I was taking this off and doing these bolts. I thought that were 9/16, but I went and grabbed the wrench that I broke. This is a 9/16 bolt. Now I got the right size, which is a 5/8 bolt. Go ahead and get those. I've already swapped 2 over. We're going to get the other 4 swapped over, and then I can tighten them down.
All right, I haven't forgotten how to weld. It's just not that pretty. So I've got the outside all welded. I'm gonna weld the inside, then we'll move on to the other lower portion of the shroud. So this is a 2-piece. Let's come along.
Installing the clips onto the pins, because then Sean had a good observation to put this lower ram on to where we can put this boom in and then hook the ram to the boom, and it's not, the boom ain't falling, landing on the powder coat and chipping it and scratching it, and we don't have time for that nonsense. You know what's really bad? I have it upside down right now.
Did you jump up there?
You know.
Should we unravel those hydraulics?
I've got the whole top seam welded. I've got this little edge that I'll finish up, and then I've just got to weld the inside, and then Sean can take back his work.
Vamos a colocar la chaveta del pasador del gato hidráulico de la caja. Oh, sí. Smooth.
Whoa, Sean, we're about to lose it. Oh,
Watch your fingers, bro. It's binding.
we're upside down.
We are upside down.
No!
Yeah, we're upside down.
No.
Yeah.
En serio, man.
That's probably why it's not going in very well.
I think it's just got too much maturity.
Yeah, let's take it out. Let's try and belt sand the edges, the face, or where the pin goes, and then we'll flip it.
Vere.
Hang on. Okay, so I had to jump in and help, but I'm going to explain to what's going on. So obviously, we told you guys that we put it in upside down. We know that. But right here, we got to belt sand these edges because we can't get this back out of here because it fell past it. And so what we're going to do is belt sand right here, that flange, and this edge right here, because we got to get it pinched in between here and then up out because we got these angle pieces that are welded in there hitting right here. We got this. And I'm trying to make sure Hector don't get his fingers. Close.
Yeah.
Let's get this pinned. and then let's lift it up and see if we can get the pin in.
Okay.
So if we can, then we can leave that ram out and have the hosers do it.
Get your fingers out. That'd be crazy.
So now what we got to do is try to make sure that we can get this pin in for the hydraulic ram.
Yay! I got mine!
And if not, that pin was easy. Up, stop, down. What we're gonna have to do, pin that, is undo this pin and kind of jack it out of there to get that pin in. Down, down. Cerakote is durable. Not even Scott. Oh. It worked. We got our C-clips that are all Cerakoted. All right. We got the pin in. Okay. That is installed now. What we're gonna have to do, and we should probably check it, is pull that pin and make sure it'll pivot up off of here. But once we pull the pin, it's gonna want to hit here.
It's not good.
What?
Not good. It's gonna hit the piece of angle there.
Is where I'd have to pull the ram out.
You'd have to pull the ram. Oh. You have to go out.
You don't think that when it falls, it'll pull it back?
It might.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Let's try that.
And if not, we probably
Yeah, I just wanna-
put an air hose on the hydraulic line and push the ram out.
But it's gonna have a pivot point here, and so when it goes, when it falls, it's gonna force it to pull.
Okay.
That's what I want to check. Okay. I'll go up. Lift it up. Let's just make sure.
Hitting something.
Heavily push.
No, it's gonna hit. It's hitting right there.
I don't think it's gonna
It's
do
not
it.
gonna do it.
We're gonna end up having to pull pins all the way around. Let's just do what we need to do. We're gonna go get new hydraulic lines for the one ram because we have to pin it here. So let's get that pin out. We'll pull it. We'll put the ram in it with the hydraulic lines, and then we'll pin it. That way, this section can be put together. We're gonna go get 2 lines made locally, and then that way we can install the boom, have the lines go down, and then when the hosers get here, they can do every other line on this thing. What? Where's my pin?
So there's only 2 holes that line up on this filler neck holder, because this was the passenger side one, because the driver's side one was pretty rough shape. Passenger side was in better shape. So only 2 holes are existing on the bed.
All right, Robbie got it welded. Now I'm gonna grind all the welds. Then we gotta add a few more pieces, but we kind of add as we go. So we'll figure it out.
Okay, I got the holes drilled. We didn't show you that. But now, we got all the bolts installed. Owen's grabbing a wrench to fit the nuts. And then he'll go underneath, put the washers and nuts on, and then we'll snug a dug up.
So guys, listen to this. Here's the thing about Hector. He's starting to catch on when we talk. He picks up on things. And he heard us talking about putting the winches back on the bed because we're building the bed. Let me show you guys what he jumps to. I think this guy likes cleaning, like detailing stuff. Because he used to detail for Robbie before he came over to start helping on the channel. Yeah, let me just show you guys this. Like, he makes everything brand new. Look brand new. So he heard us talking about putting them on. So he just like whipped him up a table and just starts cleaning. And everything looks so good when we go put it back on. I mean, I just want to say thanks, Hector.
Good man.
What you got going on? Just
Sí.
cleaning?
Ya, limpiando los winches. Vamos a sacar todo el polvo, barro, grasa, pulirlos y echarle desengrasante. Van a quedar bonitos. Muy bueno.
So I just noticed that there's a grease there that's broke off in this ram. We gotta get that out. So we got the easy out, gotta go grab something to turn this with, and then maybe a hammer to tap it to make sure it bites.
All right, Owen is gonna go ahead and get some wrenches, get these lines off, then I'm sending him over to Hermanson's to get 2 new lines made. So those are the only lines we're gonna do. Otherwise, the hosers are gonna do the rest. We'll come back, get this installed. While he's gone, I'm working on the Ramsey winch, trying to get it together. Hillbilly is gonna work on getting that light bar mounted.
Try some more heat.
Might need to drill it out.
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm just getting these lines pulled off like Robbie was talking about so we can go get some new ones built. So our friends over at Bolts and Nuts sent us their 2 brand new packs of grease zerts. One's brass, one's steel. So Hillbilly has 2 full assortments. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Has 2 full assortments. Lincoln, are you playing with your car? And we got the coolest kids in town here hanging out today.
Different sizes, different angles. That is fancy.
Did you just say Jingle Bells?
Is it Christmas?
It's not Christmas no more, dude. Okay, so I got these lines pulled off. So now we're gonna head over to Hermanson and then get them built. All right, got the new hoses built. Let's go get them installed. Getting these installed into the ram so we can get this in. Once we put it together, you can't actually get to these hoses. So that's why we're replacing these ones. I want to straighten something out. Right here in my hand. Employment authorization, United States of America. This is valid for 5 years. Get off Hector's back. We love Hector. We're super grateful to have him. And he's legal and he's not gonna get deported. And Trump's not gonna send him home like stupid comments say. And if they tried, we'd do everything in our power to keep him here. So he came here legally. There you have it, folks. Right there.
Hi. It's good.
Yeah, brother.
Okay. Owen's got the hoses. Those are done. Him and Hillbilly can work on getting that ram up inside of there now. And then I'm working on the Ramsey winch. So I've got it just about together. We got Lincoln over here playing with his car. Hillbilly's went ahead and put some new grease zerks in. I've got to chase a thread on one keeper here. Other than that, this winch is just about ready to get reinstalled up in there. Hey, look at that. Talking about King Fred. No, good job. You just keep playing, bud. King Fred. Anyway, I've got to put the pump on. I'll put it on there. I've got to figure out.
That goes down the center.
But what about?
There's supposed to be a plate here.
Lincoln, you look so comfortable right now.
These are not for King Fred.
Those aren't for King Fred?
Is it your bed?
Yeah. Give me.
You just relax. You hold those down. Don't let them go anywhere.
No King Fred.
So we're gonna try out the new metal zip ties and zip tie this line right where it's at. So that way it's not flopping around.
Yeah, just put like 2 or 3.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get the back part of the boom up out of where it's at and resting on top of the base. Then I'll pick up the ram. Owen will start guiding the hoses into the boom, and then I'll slide the ram into place. And we'll put a pin in. It wasn't this heavy before lunch. Oh yeah. Okay.
Right there, hold it. Where's the pin? Okay, that pin is in. We'll get our spring clips on it. And we'll get this all put back down in where it needs to be. All right, we got the one side. As soon as I get this other one in, we're gonna go right back down in and pin it. Okay?
Okay.
But it's gonna take a second because I gotta feed these hoses. So everybody ready? We're gonna lift it. I'm gonna feed the hoses. Okay, Hillbilly, go up. Up. Okay, hold it. Now we have to untwist it. Let's kick towards. There we go. All right. Now, go down. Okay. Wait a minute. Careful, careful. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it.
Flat.
Everybody, time
Flat.
out.
But
All right. In. Done. Down. Now let's get this ram.
one thing.
Well, that was a lot more difficult than it was the first time.
It's a lot heavier.
Now we're experts, so if we need to do it a third time, we can. All right, well, these guys are gonna get the ram pin in. I'm gonna work on getting the winch up in here. It's gonna be kind of fun because I gotta twist it and get it to fit because of the pump. All right, looks like we got winch pins, winch shims also. Those will go in after. Yeah, that's on 2 springs that's holding pressure into this. Disengages and engages. Get this all tightened up. I've got to get some shims put in it, probably on the back side because I got a handle here. So I'll work on getting this all tightened up. They're working on getting the extension boom put in, and this bed is coming along.
Update. Got more pieces made in the front. And this one back here.
So what you're saying is Robbie has more welding to do.
Yeah, we'll get them tacked in, check them, make sure they're in the right spot, weld them up.
Okay, so me and Owen's working on the extension boom to the main boom. Right here, 2 wear pads go in. So that way you're not metal on metal, it's metal on plastic. So you're just digging all the powder coat out of where the wear pad sits, so that way it sits flush and don't stick too high out.
All right, I've just got to tighten the winch up, and we'll have it pretty well done. I've got the keeper spring that goes here, but the plate that goes on our cable must be missing also. We'll have to get a new one of those.
We're pre-bolting the wear plate for the extension for the main boom that locks the extension in, because we don't want them too long to where it's dragging into the extension. So we're finding the right length, or the closest to the right length, and then we're going to trim it up to where it sits flush on the plate.
All right, so I'm just getting these ground down like Hillbilly was talking. See how they poke up here? We're just making them flush like that, so that when the boom goes in, it doesn't touch them.
Where is the old wear pad? I have no idea. Well, let's see if it'll go in. Hey, go up. Hold on. I think these wear pads need to be worn down. I think they're just a little bit too thick. Here, go in. So, we're gonna grind some wear pads down to the proper thickness.
Hey, the mill. Clap them in and mill it.
Oh, there you go. Yep, cool. We'll put them in the mill. Need your help. Can you get me a jig to run the mill? And I gotta shave these down.
Where are they?
The wear pads.
Oh, the wear.
Gotta wear them out.
Set that right on there.
Oh yeah, that looks.
I don't know how much you need to
I
take
think
off.
that would probably be around when just watching him when he was trying to get it in there.
Yeah.
So this needs to be 7/32. So we'll start with 2 of them. I mean, that just barely.
You're barely
Anything.
taking anything off. All right.
Yep. Got this locked on 7/32. Freaking hillbilly. I was like, I gotta figure out a way to cut this flat. He goes, here's the mill. I'm like, shut your mouth. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. All right, we'll go make sure this is gonna work, and then we'll mill 3 more.
What, you guys just barely open these out of the box or what?
It looks that way. It's because I cleaned them.
No.
No, Hector cleaned them. He does a really good job at cleaning stuff. I'm just putting this one back together because we tore it apart for a mock-up on the bread van was it?
So
To mock up the winch mounts on the bread van.
All right, you can see the thickness difference. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Okay, come lift up on this. Get down. Perfect. That just gives it a tiny bit of room. Now wiggle it. Okay, let's see if we can get it in the front. So go up and pull it out. It's a good thing it's got hydraulics. Slide it in.
You want to get that in?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go make another one. So see if that'll sit. Okay, now that I know it'll go in, we're gonna go mill another one. Actually, we'll just go mill them all because it's top fit, the bottom's gonna fit. Booyah.
Okay, Owen's just getting ready to tighten up the bolts on the right rear winch, and I'm going to do the rear winch.
Let's get this winch tightened down. They'll be ready to go.
Okay, lift up. Now that we've got that in, we're gonna get the lock put in with these baby bolts. All right, now the real trick, once I get these tightened in, then we've got to get the ram out so we can pin it. So I'll get this all bolted up, and then we're gonna get working on the ram and then the duck bill, or whatever you want to call it, duck head. Now come yank on this sucker and see if it'll come through.
Oh, that's the one we needed.
Okay, push the other one. Baby bump. Like, whoa.
It
zooms past. Okay.
So we might have to just push it
Go.
off and then pull the boom out.
Oh, yeah, do that. Just push it out, and then we'll just pull the boom out. You're right. Okay. Oh, we're pretty close. Okay, grab the pin. Exactly. Yeah! Look at it!
Puppy locked in.
All right, we got our duck head, duck bill, majiggered thingy.
One piece more than the other one actually had that needed.
It's got a cable guide right here.
I don't know what this for. Some kind of cable guide you can install to make sure it stays.
I don't think so. I think that's just for funsies.
So we can push out, lift up.
Yeah. Look at that. Starting to look like a real tow truck. What do you think, sweetie? Do you love it?
Do you love King Fred? Thank you.
Okay, me and Owen got the winches installed, tightened down. They're in place, so one more thing to mark off the board of things that needs to be done. Now, we're going to install one of the most important things. The flashy lighty holder. The light bar holder.
And we don't even have it yet, but I have a brand new one ordered. So,
What's in the box? I don't want.
I think it's a grill. Yeah, so I got a chrome grill and I got a black grill because I wasn't sure which one.
Black will look better on the blue.
Oh, okay. I should have just asked Hillbilly before I ordered two. Dang it.
But now you have a spare.
All right, so I have a brand new brass bushing that I need to make fit in here. So I'm going to work on cleaning up the powder and see if I can press this in. If I can't, then we might lathe it down, but I think it'll go in. Oh, we're gonna have to pull the grease zerk out and then drill a hole once it's in.
Nope.
No dice. We're not wedging it in.
Going in a lot easier than what Bud's did when he did his.
Yeah, we did one for my friend Bud.
It didn't end up well.
It was no bueno. All right, that's in. What I got to do now, take my grease zerk out. I'll pop a hole in the brass and put a new grease zerk in it, and that way the grease can get up inside of here.
We're on a mission. Mission to find more parts that goes to like the wheel lift, or parts piece that goes to the wheel lift that we can't find in any of the boxes in the shop. So I came out here to check a couple other boxes that's for King Fred. One of them is its tow, but it's all the wiring, and it has one Ziploc baggie, which is the latches for the non-existing boxes at the moment. And then this box right here, which has more pins. This has to go in the shop.
Well, we found a box that we didn't know we had. That's wonderful. There's my ball and pin. Here's the emblem that I want to make into King Fred. There it is. So we need to get some stuff sandblasted so we can get them Cerakoted black. I gotta go get some stuff at the hardware store, and then we'll be back.
I want to install the idle up and down knob controller thing. I'm glad I found that box because there was so much stuff in there that we would have needed that would have been lost.
All right, I'm on my way to the hardware store. I'm gonna go get some pins and a few odds and ends, and I'll be right back.
Doesn't fit. Okay, so we're still in the process of looking for the clearance lights that go on the side and the front, but we do know where the new LED brake lights are, so we're gonna get those installed. It's a rubber grommet that you stick into place.
Hey Billy, plug them into your nose and see if they light up. Oh, there it is, right in your nose.
Is that one brake?
That's on. Brake.
Green light! Red light, stop! What's that one?
Brake. Blinker.
Good job. If your brake flashes, you have issues.
Some cars they do. You push on your brake like, and then it hits on. Yeah.
This ain't that new to go.
I'm gonna go get an update on Hector and see how his sandblasting's going.
Beautiful, bro.
All right, the hardware store is pretty much out of everything. So I got one pin. We're not gonna be able to put the wheel lift together until we get the stuff Cerakoted. So Hector's getting everything sandblasted. We'll get that Cerakoted in the morning and then start assembling. But that's pretty much it for tonight. So it is tomorrow. It's the next day. You didn't even know it. I'm working on the control rods that go under the bed. We've got Hillbilly and Hector over there working on all the parts that need Cerakoted that will help us do the wheel lift. Anyway, there's a bunch of pins and a few things that we found in a box yesterday. They're gonna get those hung. We'll get them Cerakoted. I'm gonna work on this assembly and then we'll just keep putting this together.
Yesterday, Hector sandblasted all these parts that we found in that box. It's all the stuff to finish the wheel lift, to where we can assemble the wheel lift.
Ya quedó todo samblaseado. Vamos a alistar las piezas, vamos a colgarlas y a pintarlas. Spray.
What?
Spray.
Sprite?
Cerco.
Cerakote.
These little thingies. Gonna go on here. And then we're gonna bolt the top and the bottom together. Because we can't get it in there in one piece. We want to be able to have the radiator hoses on and everything and get this in and out.
Okay, Hector.
Bien.
These ones, just the threads,
Yes.
trim black.
Trim black? Okay. Trim black, trim black, trim black, trim black, trim black.
Yep, you got it, bro.
Good, man.
How's this going? This is like the most tedious thing because you can't like
Just grab it and go. You have to find.
because you have to figure out every angle of it.
Yeah.
All right, so yesterday I had to cut down every one of these bushings because they came a little bit too big. And one size does not fit all. So I sanded, I put them in, I've got it sanded. Now I just need to make the bushings fit. So if you see, like that, it'll fit. So I'm gonna go through, sand every one of these, make them all fit, and then we'll start putting these rods together in the order that they need to go into the truck.
Hey, buddy. What are you doing, napping this morning or what? Hmm? You look filthy. You getting into that shop dust again, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think, huh?
There you go, brother.
Thank you, man.
Oh!
Bueno, ahora vamos a aplicar el trim black, man.
Everything that needs to be Cerakoted is hung on a cart to where we can just push it in the booth and get it sprayed when it's that time. We got a couple cars that need to be painted first before we can put it in the booth to Cerakote it. These are the levers to run everything on the bed. I'm gonna stick these brand new knobs on it, and there's two of each. One for the left side, one for the right side. This is the in, out for the wheel lift extend.
All right, we're just going through, clearing out all the holes that we're gonna be using. I marked them all with a drill or with a cutoff wheel so that I knew where they all went. So we got 3 over there and we got 2 over here, 1 here and 1 there. So that way, putting it back together would be simple. So I'm just using the 3/8 bit. That way these will slide through. I've got the ends on here. I've got the center. I've got to cotter pin them. And then I've got to put the outside plate. And then we have to somehow try to finagle these up inside the bottom of the bed. And hopefully it'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and cotter pin the center one. This is what's going to keep them lined up. We got Sean working on the shroud. Got Hillbilly doing something. All right, I wish I could show you guys just how miserable this really is. Getting these in, getting the pins, getting them to turn, lining them all up. This is not the funnest thing I've done all day, okay? I am not having fun. Actually, I am. But I've got one more to pin, and then I'll have the center done. Then I just have to do the outside. Now, the only thing, the outsides, these are just riders, except for this one right here. This one gets pinned, but not quite sure how to pin it on the inside. So I'm thinking if I cotter pin it, push it in, it'll work. That's what I'm thinking, but I gotta turn this around. So, good thing I just told everybody how to do it, because otherwise I wouldn't have known how. I think I got these rods in the wrong spots, so I got to do some reconfiguring, taking it back apart. But we've got to take Colin's truck down to St. George. So I'm going to halt on this. We're going to grab that truck. Hector's going to come with us, and we're going to run down to St. George and give it back to Colin. All right, we got Colin's truck ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're headed down to Matt's to take Colin's truck back to him. Colin's not there, but Matt is. So we're probably gonna have to FaceTime Colin to actually show him his truck. We got the boss with us. And you can't see Hector because Hector is in Colin's truck. So we'll be there in a little bit. We'll go say hi to Matt, let him check it out. Hopefully he's happy with it. All right, I gotta call Matt, see if he'll chime us in. Probably should have called before I was rolling up.
Don't you know the code? Did they change it?
Was there a gate code? Well, guess there's no gate code. Should open. Come on. Making me look bad. Oh, there we go. Got it. Now, if Hector will stay right behind us. I don't know why they're all standing there, but they are. Oh, look, there's Bombi. I'm going to act like I don't see them.
You're gonna act like you don't see them all standing there.
All right, look at this.
Anyway.
Well, this is where I messed it up.
Yeah. So he wants these painted. They're all backwards. So I got a paint set coming.
Okay.
And then I just talked about it.
Yeah.
But he says this home. But he listens to How to Speak English all day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poquito English. Poco.
Can you say, I love my boss?
Ay, my boss.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thinking we're like right there because we're down to almost no fabrication and a little bit of wire.
So cool. Especially up down.
So we painted the frame from here forward. We just don't do the back. So you just got to go from here back. But it doesn't need to be amazing. This is detachable.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do to it.
Okay.
I don't care if it's painted or powder coated, it doesn't matter. Perfect. It'll come up to you without the bed. So we've got a bunch of holes to fill on the firewall. This thing, I've never seen so many holes on a firewall.
Shit.
So it's just they're all over. I've got to do some inner fender work and stuff, but we're getting really close to just.
If there's anything that you want, like aluminum cover style, Sean is very, very good at that.
Okay.
Like if you want like an inner fender or you want something that like you want out of aluminum, he could do that. He would geek out on that. He built me a fan shroud.
Yeah.
We're 5 days into this fan shroud. But it is like the sweetest looking fan shroud you've ever seen. It's awesome. I've been doing the same. I've been doing the matte thing.
Yeah.
All my blues are different.
Yeah.
Like
That'll save it because then nothing looks out of place.
yes, because it doesn't have to match because it doesn't match.
Right.
We just did the limo.
So we'll kind of do the same thing on this.
Okay.
We'll pick I'll let you pick a
different
color
yellow.
and then I'll approve it
Cool.
and figure. And
Oh well, we do have stitching on your seat that we could match off of.
those aren't the right seats.
Oh, never mind.
so that is the color that they're going to use though, actually. So you're probably okay.
Yeah. I think that'll look way good. And then probably just black. Everything else.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
aluminum, so
Yeah, we won't paint the bed.
you know it'd be so cool. Have somebody come and
Polish it.
Seriously.
I've had people say that.
No, it polished aluminum, and there's guys that can get this like sparkling.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool.
There's a lot of repairs on it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who cares? It'd just be It'd just
polish
be cool. Oh yeah.
There's probably a polishing channel or Instagram or something. Polish.
Yeah. If somebody knows how to polish aluminum, reach out to us. info@robbielayton.com. This bed needs polished. All right, so they just took the truck and got it clean. So now we're gonna FaceTime Colin, show it to him, and then, yeah, hopefully he's happy with it. All right, so it doesn't have the painted wheel flares, but that's it. So other than that, everything else is done. Those are they're on order, or they're on back order.
Record straight. My dad is the one who hit the deer.
He did say that actually.
Okay, good. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
That looks so good.
You can't see the GMC when it's behind you though. I noticed that. Because it's got
Perfectly fine.
two tones. So it's flat black and then gloss black. But we did the bumper black, chrome, black surround, chrome bars, new light, fixed and painted the fender. And then these are what we're getting new when we paint it. You approve? Yes, I do. Yeah, Steven approves.
Tell Rhett to go put my new wheels on it now.
Rhett,
I'm not lifting those heavy things.
he said, sure, he'll do it.
Sweet. That thing looks so sick.
So,
I just can't wait to hit a deer with it.
again.
Please don't do that. Okay, thank you, Robbie.
See ya. All right, there you go. It's all yours.
Amazing. Thank you much.
No problem.
No more
All right.
deers.
Colin's happy. All right, made it back to the shop. Colin was happy. Matt was happy. So remember, you'll never fail if you never quit. Thanks for watching.